Welcome back to Her Psychology. Here's something most guys don't realize. It's not about how good you look, it's about how deep you make her feel. So let me ask you, when you're around a woman you like, do you struggle with what to say? Do conversations feel forced or flat? If so, you're not alone. But the truth is, asking the right questions can turn a casual talk into powerful attraction. Questions that spark emotion, curiosity, and connection. Not robotic, shallow ones, but the kind that make her eyes light up and say, "No one's ever asked me that before." So in this video, I'm giving you 5 of the best questions to ask a woman. Questions that pull her in emotionally and make you unforgettable. White heavy checkmark 1. What's something no one knows about you? This question is your shortcut to bypassing small talk. It gives her the space to be raw and real, which is rare in a world full of filters and fake personas. When you ask this, you're not prying, you're offering her a chance to express a hidden part of herself. Something she may not even talk about with friends. And the moment she shares, something special happens. Trust starts to form. The psychology here is powerful. People feel close to those who see them. If she tells you a childhood story, a strange talent, or a secret dream, it becomes a bonding moment. That emotional intimacy, even if brief, can leave a lasting impression. You become the guy who listened, who made her feel known. And once a woman feels emotionally seen, she becomes emotionally attached. Even better? This question allows for playful or serious responses. If she answers in a light tone, match it. If she goes deep, respect it. Either way, you're unlocking a layer of her personality, and she'll naturally want to learn more about you in return. That's how conversations evolve from casual to captivating. White heavy checkmark 2. What kind of man truly excites you? This is more than just a flirtatious question. It's a confidence test. You're not begging for approval. You're asking her to reveal her blueprint of desire. This shifts the power dynamic and makes her think, not just about men in general, but about what you might offer that she craves. And most importantly, it opens the door to flirtatious banter without being too direct. The magic word here is excites. It's emotionally charged, and it activates feelings, not logic. She might say she likes ambition, or guys who take control, or men who challenge her mentally. Whatever she shares, you gain insight into what attracts her on a core level. You're no longer guessing, you're working with real data. This also sets you apart from other men who only try to impress her. Instead, you make her reflect on what she wants. And as she starts to describe her ideal man, she may begin to project those traits onto you. Especially if you subtly mirror or embody what she's saying. That's how emotional suggestion works. It's subconscious and powerful. White heavy checkmark 3. What's your most unforgettable memory? Memories are not just about the past. They're emotional triggers. When you ask someone about a powerful memory, you're really asking them to re-feel a specific moment. And since feelings drive attraction, this is a sneaky smart way to emotionally connect without it being romantic right away. You get to experience her story through her emotions. What makes this question so strong is how versatile it is. She might share something happy, adventurous, funny, or even painful. No matter the tone, you're giving her space to express a meaningful part of her life. And that creates an anchor in her brain where she associates you with that moment. That's how bonding begins. And here's a bonus. Once she shares her memory, you now have a personal thread to pull on. You can relate with your own story, ask deeper follow-up questions, or simply express admiration for what she experienced. That back and forth creates a rhythm of connection. And it makes her feel like the conversation isn't just words, it's emotion in motion. White heavy checkmark 4. When do you feel most alive? This question hits different because it shifts the conversation from the past to the present energy of her life. It's an invitation to talk about passion, purpose, and emotional highs. Most people are stuck in routine, and this question pulls them out of autopilot. For a woman, it's a rare and exciting chance to share what actually fuels her. When she answers, pay attention, not just to her words, but to how she lights up. Maybe she loves dancing, creating, traveling, or helping others. Whatever it is, that's her soul talking. And if you respond with genuine curiosity, you become the person who saw her for who she really is, not just what she looks like. That's magnetic. It also opens a beautiful doorway to shared experiences. If her idea of feeling alive aligns with yours, you instantly have a powerful connection. If it's different, that's fine too. You now know what excites her. And when a man understands what lights a woman up emotionally, he can learn how to make her feel that way around him. White heavy checkmark 5. What's something you've always wanted, but never dared to go after? Now we're tapping into her unspoken dreams. This question awakens desire. Not just romantic, but life desire. Every woman has something inside her that she secretly wants. A career change, an adventure, a creative pursuit, or maybe a different version of herself. When you ask this, you're not just flirting, you're challenging her comfort zone. This question positions you as a man who thinks bigger. It shows you're not afraid of ambition, depth, or even fear. That makes you rare. Most conversations women have are either safe or shallow. But this one? It's exciting. It dares her to reflect on her own courage. And if you respond with encouragement or belief in her, you become unforgettable. You also give her a new way to look at herself. If you say something like, "You should totally do it, you'd be amazing at that," she feels supported, empowered, and even admired. That's emotional intimacy in action. And emotional intimacy, especially when it comes from a strong, grounded man, is one of the biggest turn-ons for a woman. Look, great conversation isn't about having perfect lines. It's about asking real questions that open doors most men are afraid to touch. These 5 questions aren't just clever. They're powerful because they create emotion, mystery, and connection. So next time you're talking to a woman, whether it's on a date, in a DM, or face-to-face, skip the boring stuff. Make her think. Make her feel. And most importantly, make her remember you. If you liked this video, drop a comment with your favorite question, or the one you're gonna try tonight. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more psychology-based tips from Her Psychology.